everyone, in this video we are going to cover all the control flow functions in our MySQL. So these functions you can use in your Oracle as well. The syntax remain as it is. So let me show you what functions we are going to cover. First we will understand if, next if null, next null if, case, and last one is COALESCE. So 5 functions syntax you need to remember, guys. That's all. Okay. So let's understand the syntax. But before that, you tell me, what do you mean by control flow functions? Why they are calling it as a control flow? Because it will control the flow of execution of your code, guys. In your programming languages, you might have seen or you might have used if control construct, else, for loop, right? So control construct means what? Based on certain condition. If the condition is true, do this. If not, jump directly to the next instruction. So sequentially, it won't execute your code, okay, line by line by line. Each line, it has to execute. Linear flow of execution will be there. But certain block of code, if condition is false, without executing it, we will jump to the next. Are you understanding this? So that's why we call it as control flow function, where we can control the flow of execution of our code. Okay, so let's understand same like your if-else control construct, which you have in programming language. In the similar way, in SQL also, we have this if control construct. We can give the condition. If the condition is true, then we will see what to do. Okay, so let's start understanding the syntax, guys. I'm going to use the workbench. First, I will use all the functions with the raw data. Later, we will write the queries by using these functions. Okay. Now, whatever the queries I'm going to write, in that table is not involved, guys. It's a raw data. Okay. So look over here. I will write select. Select. First function which we have is if. Function names are not case sensitive. If you want to write if like this, you can use it. Okay. However you want, you write it. I will write if. What is the condition? Let's say my condition is if 10 is greater than, let's say 5. If 10 is greater than 5, then see, two possibilities are here. If 10 is really greater than 5, then it will return true. If 10 is not greater than 5, then it will return false. So this condition will either return true or it will return false. So I am telling, if the condition is true, what to return? I will write it here. 10 is greater. If it is false, then what to return? I will write 5 is, or I will write 10 is not greater. Something like this I have written. Let me minimize this video over here. Okay. I hope it is visible. I'll give the semicolon. I'll execute it. Check the result, guys. What I'm getting? 10 is greater. Because condition is true. If this condition is true, expression 1 will be evaluated and returned. If this condition is false, expression 2 will be evaluated and returned. So now 10 is greater than 5. Condition true. So this value you got it in result. You can give the column aliasing as result. I'll execute this. Now see what is the result. 10 is greater. You give this side, let's say, or 10 will keep it as it is. This side I will give 100. So is it 10 greater than 100, guys? No. So if this condition is false, which expression will be evaluated and returned? Expression 2 will be evaluated. So what is the output of this expression? It's just a string value. So that string value, it should return. So I will select this code. I'll execute it. Can you see 10 is not greater I am getting? As simple as. So if condition is true, expression 1 will be returned. If condition is false, expression 2 will be evaluated and returned. Okay, one more example I will take. Select if. What is the condition? I will write the condition over here like let's say 10 plus 7. If it is greater than, let's say 30. If 10 plus 7 is greater than 30, then what it should return? You return 10 plus 10. Otherwise, you return 5 plus 5. Some random example I have taken, guys. Here, I'll just give the column aliasing as result. Result. What is the output of this? What do you think? Think. This is the condition. Is condition true or it is false? False. So, my dear, expression 2 will be evaluated and returned. Now I will select this part. I'll execute it. What I am getting? 10. 5 plus 5 is 10 only, no? Now if I tell 100 plus 7, is it greater than 30? I'm checking. What is the condition, guys? True or false? True. So if condition is true, expression 1, it should evaluate and return. So now if I execute, see I'm getting 20, guys. Are you understanding? So very simple syntax of if is there. What is the syntax of if? The first parameter of if will be condition. The second parameter of if will be expression 1. And the third parameter is expression 2. So expression 1 will be returned. Here in notes I will write, or notes I already have given, guys. So if condition is true, then expression 1, condition is false, then expression 2, guys. Same like our if else only. If it is true, we will give one block, else one more block. So this is like if else. Just give me a second. Okay, so now let's move towards the next function, guys. Okay. Okay. So in next function, we have to work with if null. Okay, so let's see how if null works. We will be having here, you can check two expression 1 and expression 2. So actually if expression 1 is null, then it will return expression 2. What is the meaning of this? Let me show you over here. Okay, this example I will erase now because we are learning now if null. If null will accept two parameters. One is expression 1, second is expression 2. That's all. Now, what is this expression 1, 2 all about? Let's see with a raw example. Select. I will use if null. Okay. So now I will give two expressions over here. First, I will write it here something like 20 plus 10. I will write expression 2 also. Expression 2, I will write it as 50. Okay. So now carefully observe, guys. If your expression 1 is null, then it will return expression 2. If expression 1 is not null, then it will return expression 1 as it is. If null means if expression 1 is null, then you return this. So now what is the output, guys? What do you think? Expression 1 is the output as it is. I have given in string, guys. So that's why it is displaying in string. If I remove this, see 30 I am getting. I will just write it as result. So what is happening over here is check expression 1, guys. Is this null? No. So expression 1 will be evaluated and returned because it's not null. If it is null, who? Expression 1. Then you return expression 2. So let's make expression 1 as a null, guys. Null. So what it will return now? 50 it has returned, guys. Isn't it simple? If null, see how to remember? If null, what null? If expression 1 is null, then return expression 2. If expression 1 is not null, then return expression 1 itself as it is. As simple as. Okay? Okay. So this is all about your if null. Now next function. Queries we will write it later, guys. Next is null. If it is null, if means they are telling, see null if. Let me show you the meaning. Little confusing, right? But don't worry, you will get the clarity. Return null if you will be having two expressions, expression 1 and expression 2. So return null if expression 1 and 2 are equal. Now look over here. Select. I am going to use null if two expressions I will give, guys, 10 and 10. Now you only tell me expression 1, which is returning 10, expression 2, which is also returning 10 value. Are they both expressions equal? Are they equal? Yes. So let me show you the result, guys. I'll just write it here as result. I'll select this. I'll execute it. What I'm getting the output? Null. Means if expression 1 and 2 both are equal, then return null. That's the meaning of nullif. Let's say they both are not equal. Then what it will return? Not null. No. It will return expression 1 as it is, guys. If I select this, see, I'm getting 10. So what nullif does? Null, return null if expression 1 and 2 are equal. If not equal, then return expression 1. Okay. In notes, I have given these points, guys. Okay. Return null if both arguments are equal. Otherwise, returns the first argument. Returns the first argument. Okay. So you pass any two arguments. You can check over here. 100, 100. Both arguments are equal. So what it will returns? Null. Null it will return. If both are not equal, then what it returns? First argument. So you see, first argument is 100. First argument we are getting. Next, we have a case. Case will allow us to check multiple conditions, not one condition. If you have multiple, for example, if marks is greater than 35, you display D grade. If it is greater than 55, display, let's say C grade. Greater than 75, display B grade. Greater than 90, display A grade. So multiple conditions are there, right? So at that time, you can make use of this case control construct function. Sorry, control function. So let's use it, guys. This example we will use. I'll just copy this example. Okay. We'll go back to the workbench. I'll paste. Okay. You have to type it, okay? In between, pause the video whenever I'm typing the code and type it from the scratch, okay? So I'm telling select. What to select? Case means starting of giving different conditions. This is the starting, guys. When 85 is greater than or equal to 90, then return A. When 85 is greater than 80, then return B. Else return C, guys. End it as a grade. So let's check the output. I'm getting B. Why B? Let's discuss over here. So what I am telling over here? When 85 is greater than 90. Is 85 greater than 90? No. So it won't return A, guys. One more condition. Is 85 greater than 80? Yes. So it will return B. So whichever the condition is true, that it will return. If nothing is true, then C will be returned. Let's say here I am telling, let's say 89. Sorry. 70, I will write. Is 70 greater than 80, guys? No. So it won't return B. Is 85 greater than 90? No. So it won't return A also. This condition is also not true. This condition is also not true. So by default, C will be returned. If I execute this, I'm getting C in the output. Now, if you are thinking, ma'am, this condition, if it is true and this is also true, then, so my dear, whichever the first condition is true, as soon as it will encounter first true condition, that value will be returned. Next, it won't check only. For example, if I write it over here, let's say 99. Is 99 greater than 90? Yes. Here also I will write 98. Is 98 greater than 80? Yes. Is 99 greater than 90? Yes, both are true. So will it return A or it will return B in the output? What do you think? Let's check. I'll execute this code. What it is returning? A. As soon as it will find the first true condition, it will return A. This condition it won't check only. Are you understanding this? Okay. So this is your case control construct, guys. You have to write end whenever you will end this case. Okay. When condition, then. When condition, then. Else give the final result. Means if neither of the either of the condition is true, then good. But if none of the condition is true, in that case, else will be executed. This is the end of your grade. Sorry, end of your query. Okay. The column alias I have given here as a grade. I hope I am clear with this case. Now next. Next we have a COALESCE, guys. Now what is COALESCE? Let me show you the syntax. Select COALESCE of. COALESCE will always return the first, not null value. Let's say I have a list of value. I have a null, one more null, then I have 40. So what COALESCE will return? Let's say after 40, 60, 70, then one more null I have. Okay. If I execute, I will give the column alias as result. What is the first not null value in this comma separated element? First is null. Null. First not null value is 40. So if I execute, COALESCE will return 40, guys. Let's say first not null value is 60. If I execute, COALESCE is returning 60, guys. So COALESCE will always return the first not null value from your list of values. So these are the syntax of control flow function. Now the time has come where we have to execute the different queries using these functions. But before that, let's take one quick recap of all functions. First, we have learned if, guys. If. First parameter is condition. Let's give one condition. I will give the condition like is it 10 or I'll just write is it 10 equal to 10? I'm asking to check. If yes, you return true. If no, you return false. What is the output, guys, for this? As result. If I execute, output will be true because condition is true. If I write 10 is not equal to 10, condition is false, so output is false. Okay, this is if. Next, we have learned if null. If null means if expression 1 is null, then it will return expression 2. Let's say I will write expression 2 as result. So what is the output, guys? Is your expression 1 is null? Yes. If it is null, return expression 2. So you can check expression 2 I am getting in the output. But if expression 1 is not null, expression 1 is not null, I will give it inside the string expression 1. Then what will happen, guys? Expression 1 will be returned as it is. Only and only when it is null, then only expression 2 will be returned, guys. Do remember this. Next, we have learned select null, return null. If what? Expression 1 and expression 2 both are equal as result I will write. So yes, both are equal, guys. So I got null in the output. Next, what we have learned? If null, nullif. After that, case, correct? Select. Now I will write case. Okay. What is the case when? Give the condition. When, let's say, numbers I will use, raw data. When 10 is greater than, let's say 100. If 10 is greater than 100, never it will happen, guys. Then you return 10 is greater. Okay. Again, one more condition. When 100 is greater than 50, then what it should return? 100 is greater. Else, if nothing is correct, it should return invalid, something like this. Okay, this is the end of your case. So if I execute this, first we will give the column aliasing as result. Okay, I'll execute this. So I'm getting 100 is greater, guys. Why? Because it will check this condition. Is it true? No. So it won't return this. It will check next condition. Is it true? Yes. So it will return this string value. So whichever the condition is true, it will return that particular value. Let's say nothing is true, guys. This is also not true. Check. 10 is not greater than 100. This is also not true because 10 is not greater than 50. Then what it will return? Invalid. So if I execute, see, I got invalid. This is case. Last example, COALESCE, not null value. First, not null value, it will return. COALESCE. Let's say you have a group of value null, then I have pass Priya, then again I have a null, then 22. What is the output, guys? First not null value of this sequence is Priya. So Priya, it will return in the output. I'll just write as result. I got a Priya. So are you understanding, everyone? Okay. So yeah, syntax we have covered, guys. If you want these examples, you have it over here actually. Okay. So you know, you don't need those. Now let's start solving the queries, guys. You need to create this student scores table. I'll paste it. Values, we will insert. Student scores is our table name. You can check it out here, table name. In the description, you will be getting the notes, guys. From there, you can copy this. Table is not created. Student scores already exist. Okay, maybe it is already present. Let me check. Select everything from student scores. Yeah, table is already present, guys. I'll just clear everything this. This is the table, guys. Okay, student scores table. Okay, let's write the query. What is the query number 1? Show the grade based on marks using case. Okay. If marks greater than or equal to 90, then A. Let's start typing the code, guys. Okay. Select. Okay. What to select? We will write it here. From student scores, we have to select. Okay. We have to go with the case, guys, because multiple conditions are there. Case 1. When. Column name is marks. When marks are greater than what they have asked for. When marks are greater than or equal to 90, then A. Okay. So I will write if marks is greater than or equal to 90, then what to return? Then you return A. Okay. One more when we have. When marks are, what is the next condition? Let's check. When marks are greater than 75, then it should return B. So I will write when marks are greater than 75, then you return what? B. Next, when? One more condition. Marks are greater than or equal to, what is the next condition? When marks are greater than equal to 75, B. If marks are greater than equal to 60, then C, else D. Okay. When marks are greater than or equal to 60, then C, else it should return D. Okay. And then end, guys, as grade. It is a column name. So now how the query will be executed, that you need to understand. Carefully observe, everyone. Look over here. I am telling if marks means first mark will come and sit here. 85. It is checking, is 85 greater than 90, guys? No. Next, it will check, is 85 greater than 75? Yes. So what is the grade of Anya, it is B. So you will get B for Anya. I will display the student name column also. Student name column. Okay. So the grade for Anya is B, guys. B. Next, Ravika's score will come over here. Here is 92 greater than 90. Yes. So grade of Ravi is A. Don't think, ma'am, 92 is greater than 75 also. No. So B grade. My dear, as soon as first condition is true, next conditions won't be checked. So 92 is greater than 90. Condition is true. A will be returned to Ravi. Now null value is not equal to any of this. So D has to be returned for null, guys. Let's see the output. I'll execute this. See the output. Each one of them have their own grade now. Okay. So who secured the A grade? Ravi. Because the marks of Ravi was greater than 90. I hope I'm clear with this answer. So next one now. Replace null marks with absent. Okay, replace null marks with absent. Okay. So I will select everything from student scores. Do we have any null marks check? Yes. So wherever marks is null, they are asking replace this, not in original table. Just while projecting the data, replace this null with absent and project it. Okay. Absent only they have asked, right? Yes. So I will write the query, select all the details. But if, what should I write it here? Which control construct I should write? If can I use? I will use if. What? If mark is null, so can I write if null? If it is null, what? Marks. If marks is null, then what it should return? Absent. Absent. Otherwise, return the marks as it is, guys. I will execute this code. Can you see over here? I'll just write it here as result. So wherever marks is absent, that column, that value, it has replaced it with absent, guys. Wherever marks was null, sorry, correct? So if null I have used, how I got to know if null I have to use? See how you read the question. If marks is null, so who will check if null? If null function will check. So first mark 85 will come here. Is it null? No. So return 85 as it is. So 85 as it is we got. Next 92 will come here. Is 92 null? No. So return expression 1 as it is. 92 returned as it is. Next null value will come over here. Is this value null? Yes. So return expression 2. So expression 2 you got it. That is what your if null does, guys. If first expression is null, then return second expression. If first expression is not null, return the first expression as it is. Clear? Next. Return null if marks are 76. We have to return null if marks are 76, guys. So manually what you will do, guys? Manually if you want to check, you will check. Is marks 75? Sorry, 76? No. Is this 76? No. Is this 76? No. Is this 76? No. Is this 76? Yes. Then while displaying this result, you replace this 76 with null. So I will use null if, guys. Return the null if column number 1 is marks. Second expression is 76 as result I will write. So what I am writing over here, here I will display all the columns also. I am telling return null if marks means first 85 will come, guys. Is 85, 76 both are equal? No. So marks first expression returned as it is. Next 92 will come here. Is 92, 76 equal? No. So whatever is there in expression 1, 92 will be returned. Next, null is present over here. Is marks and null and 76 both are equal? No. Then what it should return, guys? Both are not equal, right? It should return null as it is. Next, 58 will come over here. 58 and 76 equal? No. So it should return 58 as it is. Next, 76 and 76, are they equal? Yes. So it should return null. If I execute this, I got a null. So wherever score is matching with 76, there it will return null. Null, return null if expression 1 and expression 2 are equal. So it will match each value of marks column. 85, is it matching with 76? No. 92, is it matching? No. Null, is it matching? No. So wherever it is not matching, what it will return? First expression as it is, it returns. Clear, everyone? Now next. Show passed if marks is greater than 60 and failed if not. So if marks is greater than 60, we should display passed. Same thing is running in my mind also, guys. I will write everything. If whatever is there in marks, if it is greater than 60, then what we should return? Passed. If not, what we should return? Failed. That's all, guys. See, is this 85 will first come over here. Is 85 greater than 60? Yes, you got passed. Next, 92 will come. 92 greater than 60? Yes, passed. Null value will come. Is null greater than 60? No. You got failed. 58 not greater than 60, failed, and so on. You can display this as result. You got the result. Clear, everyone? Okay. Normal if else condition, guys. See, this is column name. Do remember, each value will come over here. As per condition, the result will be returned for this row. For this row, result is passed. For this student, result is passed. So single row function. For each row, one output, your function returns. Okay, next. This display the student name, mark, and result, where result shows absent if mark is null. If mark is null, guys, you should display absent. But if marks is greater than or equal to 60, you should display pass, else you should display fail. How many conditions are there? Check. 3 are there, guys. If 2 are there, we will use only one if. And 2 expressions we can give. If true, do this. If false, do this. 2 expressions. But now 3 expressions are present. 3 conditions. If value is null, return absent. If value is greater than or equal to 60, return pass. If value is not greater than 60, return fail. So 3 conditions we have to check. So nested if we have used here. So let's write the code from the scratch. Return everything. I will write all columns. Okay. So what is the first condition, guys? If whatever is there in marks is null, if it is null, then what we should return, guys? We should return absent. But if it is not null, then one more if I will use inside this. If it is not null, see 85 will come over here. Is 85 null, guys? No. Then next you have to check whatever is coming in marks. Is it greater than or equal to 60? If yes, return pass. If no, return failed. That's all, guys. This is called as nested if. First, check marks is null or not. If it is null, return absent. If not null, then check one more condition. Is it greater than 60? If yes, return passed. Otherwise, return failed. If I execute this, this is the output, guys. See, is it greater than 60? Yes, passed. Greater than 60? Yes, passed. Greater than 60? No. So it won't display failed, guys, because this condition will be checked first. Is this null? Yes. So return absent. Okay. So if I execute, this is my result. I hope I am clear with nested if. Okay. Next, you can solve this by yourself, guys. Okay. This also you can solve it by yourself. Similar pattern is there. Okay. Coalesce, for coalesce, I will take the example. This is not required. I'll remove this. Okay. This also you can solve it by yourself or just try to understand the syntax. That's all. Now I'm going to directly jump with the coalesce. Okay. This coalesce. So read it first. Pause the video and read it. Okay. So I hope you have gone through this. Let me create this table, guys. Now we are going to understand coalesce. Okay. Coalesce, one practice question will solve on coalesce. So this table I am creating, contact table. I guess it is already present in my system. Let me check. Select everything from contact. So this is your contact table, guys. This is the username Priya. Phone number of Priya is null. This is the mobile number of Priya. This is the landline number of Priya. For Ankit, this is the phone number of Ankit. Mobile number of Ankit is not present. This is the landline number of Ankit. Pooja, phone number of Pooja is not present. Mobile is also not present. Landline is present. Okay. Now let's see the question, guys. You have a table named contact with columns name, phone, mobile, landline. Yes, just now we have seen. Write a query to display each person's name and their first available contact number. If mobile is available, display name and mobile number. If mobile is not there, display landline number. If landline is not there, display next number. If nothing is present, display null. But what they are telling, okay, if nothing is present, then they are telling no number provided we have to display. So what they are telling, display the person's name and their first available contact number as per this priority, phone, mobile, landline. If none, return the contact number. What is the priority, guys? Phone, mobile, landline. So let me explain what they are asking for. They are telling you display the name of user and check as per the priority phone, mobile, landline. Check which one is available. For Shreya, is phone available? No. Is mobile? No. Is landline? No. Then what we should display if nothing is available? Then we should display no number provided. Okay, understood. For Priya, is phone available, guys? No. Is mobile available? Yes. So we should display Shreya, no number provided, Priya, and this number of Priya. Next, for Pooja, phone is not present, mobile is not present, we should display this. For Ankit, phone number is present. So, phone number you should display. What is the priority they asked? Phone number, mobile, landline. So for Ankit, both are present, phone and landline. But which priority they asked? Phone, mobile, landline. So if phone is available, you return phone first. Okay, not landline or mobile. Okay. So this query, we have to write it, guys. How to write it? We will use COALESCE. Look over here. Name we have displayed. Next, I will write COALESCE. COALESCE. I will tell, give me the first not null value from phone, PHONE phone. Then second priority is mobile. Third one is landline. If nothing is correct, then what we should write? No number provided. That's all, guys. So what it does, look over here. First row, see first row ka data, these three values. phone, mobile, landline will come over here. Phone, mobile, landline. What is the first not null value? Mobile. So this will be returned. Second row, it will take it now. Second, phone, mobile, landline, phone, mobile, landline. First not null value is null, null, this. So this will be returned. Third will come. Here, null, null, null. No number provided. First not null value is this. So no number provided will be displayed for Shreya. For Ankit, guys, check. These three values will come over here. What is the first not null value? This phone number. So for Ankit, as a result, this will come. Okay. So what I will do, instead of name, I will display everything. And then I will write as result. Now, if I show you the output, look over here, guys. Phone number, I got it here. Next, this phone number, I got it here. Next, this I got it here. Shreya does not have any phone number, so I got no number provided. They asked us to display the report like this. Name and their number. First available number from the sequence of phone, mobile and landline. Because for the users, let's say all three are available. Which one to display here? The one which comes first not null value. If mobile is not null, display mobile. Oh, sorry, if phone is not null, display phone number, not mobile and landline. This is how COALESCE works. I hope I am clear with this. Okay. So these few questions I have given you for the homework. Okay. Try it out. Try to solve it by yourself, guys. Okay. So that's all, guys. This is all about our control flow functions in MySQL. The notes link you will be getting in the description. Revise it. Try to remember the syntax. Rewatch the video at least twice or thrice. You will become expert in this, guys. Okay, before jumping towards the more advanced question, remember this syntax first. That's all. Okay. So this is all about this video, guys. We'll meet in the next video with the multi-row functions. Until then, take care all of you and have a good day to all. Thank you, everyone.